Hey, it's Willis. I just wanted to take a second to share one of my projects with you. Hey, it's Willis. Today, I'm going to go through how I made that logo animation and how you can make your own too for free. Let me show you. For a while now I've been using Blender, not at a very advanced level, but just a little bit, enough to get around, know the navigation. I've done a couple of animation projects, some digital art things, and a little bit of modeling, but I'm by no means a professional. I wanted to make a project file that I could share with my friends who had a similar experience level to me and let them make their own logo animations. This is how I make my logo animations and how you can upload your image and make them for your own project. I use Blender, which is a 3D modeling software that can be available for free. Download online. I'll provide link below. If you've never used it, watch a couple of tutorials about basic navigation with the different windows, because I won't be covering that. If you've never touched a modeling software before, it might take you about an hour to get acquainted with some of the navigation of just the different windows and the way that you interact with an object. So I'm gonna skip over that part, but let's get the project file opened up. And this project file is available for free online. The link's provided below, and you can download it yourself and use it if you want. Follow along with my steps, and then at the end of it you'll have a logo animation. Once you open up Blender, it should look something like this. You'll navigate around your 3D viewport here, and there's basically three objects. There's this object, which is a plane. There's this object, which is a cube, and you can see that on its own here. There's this other object. So yeah. It's got that strange shape, and that's a bit about how the logo gets its sort of glitchy distortions, and so we use that. To the right here I have the node window, node editor open. So let's dive back into what we had going on here. So here we are in the Blender project file that I made for this logo glitch. You can see here that we have all the different objects, and I was just talking about the node editor. This is where you can choose the individual colors that you want your glitch to spread into, and in this case I've just got a blue, green, red set as the default. And if we tab over to this plane, you can see here that this is where you select your image. So we're gonna go select the image of the new project. First things first, let's save this new project. We'll call it Dead Knight's Logo Glitch, because that is who the artist is that I'm creating this for. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm gonna have to because it'll be better. You're going to need to use a square image for this project file, and because the image he sent me wasn't square, I'm going to just modify it because it'll be easy that way. So I'm going to go in and just quickly make his PNG that he sent me into a square. I've modified the file to be a square PNG with a white text and a transparent background now. So now I'll just go into the Blender file and upload it. So here we are in Blender, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to select the image again, open, and now we'll tab into rendered view so that we can see what it'll look like. Let's go to the camera mode, and there we go. There we've got our image. So now also use 0. 0 in Blender with your mouse over the viewer sends you to the camera mode, which is what I did there. And so if we tab through the different frames down here below, we can see that the glitch is working like we want it to. and we're going to pick some different colors for the animation. And so now I'm going to tab out of view mode here and out of rendered. We'll go all the way back to, we'll go to here, because I need to select the different objects and set their colors. So this object here, which I've called the glitch object, controls the colors that the logo are split into. So it was getting split into blue, green, and red, and I don't want green. I don't think. Let's see this again. I just needed to get that other object set. I'm gonna change some things around. I kind of like that. So they've got the red, and then they've got, I guess, like a teal. That could be interesting. Let's try and use straight red. That's pretty nice. Let's just do that. That one's already a little bit dark. I'm gonna check out my plane. Check out my emission settings. Higher emission setting. That didn't quite get white though. One of the issues that I've had on occasion seems to be that when my object, it doesn't end up white as the default. I have to go in here and tune some of these, tune some of the settings a little bit to get the center to be a little bit more, let's see, you just got to get the center to be a bit more white, the center of all the colors. So there's a little too much yellow right now, so let's do more blue. Okay, I like that. And I might even try and apply some video effects after, but for now this will do. And then so if we play it, you can see that it does the whole glitch. And we basically just need to render this out. I want to change the object a little bit though. You can hear my computer fan really working. So in this view, you can see that when I play the render, you get movement out of this object, and it has these distortions. And then I even have that back plane move as well for added effect that kind of works with the sound that I chose and the mood I was going for with this glitch effect. Just explore with it and have fun. I'm gonna do this decimate factor a little bit. So that made him smaller. Huh, I kind of like that. I just wanted to say that I would encourage you to explore this and make it your own and really figure out different ways to play with the colors and to play with the brightnesses and to make it interesting, because there's a lot you can do with this. Alright, I'm gonna render it out quick. See you on the other side. I don't know how long it'll take. We'll see. I'll time it. This will be great. I almost forgot one very important thing that you don't want to forget, which is to set your render output. And so I'm just going to real quick walk through that. To render out the video in the correct location, make sure you set your output destination folder. So to do that, we'll go over here and we'll select this output tab, and then down here, it might be like that, but you gotta go in here, click the folder, locate the folder that you want to render it to. Like we'll go here, and that should do it. Give it one last save, and now we'll do the render. Let's check out the file, see what we got. There we go. It's all done. Super simple, and you can adjust the resolution if you like. Also, my timer came in at 11 minutes, but I rendered out a little bit of a low-res version. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Give it some thumbs to let me know what you thought, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.